Hey guys, what's up? Basketballer here. This is now the 10th game for today, January 2, 2023. This is the game between Detroit Pistons and Portland Trail Blazers that will happen at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 11 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who haven't subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. The spread, by the way, that is given is minus 9.5, and that's given towards the home team, Portland Trail Blazers. Now let's take a look at the standings and the rankings of both teams. All right, so starting with the visiting team, Denver Nuggets, they are number 15 or the last in the East with a record of 10 wins and 29 losses. While for Portland Trail Blazers, they're doing okay at number 8 in the Western Conference with a record of 18 wins and 17 losses. Right, so Portland Trail Blazers, they would have the home court advantage on this. In terms of fatigue, well, we can skip that part because both teams were able to rest up anyway last night. In terms of momentum, I gotta give a little bit on Detroit Pistons for this one because Detroit is coming off a win. That was a great win. It was a huge comeback against Minnesota Timberwolves. I was watching that game, by the way. And for Portland Trail Blazers, they're actually coming off a loss. And let's take a look at the availability and the health of both teams. All right. So for Detroit Pistons, I see here Hayes is still out because of the suspension, and we have Livers and Boheim listed as questionable for this game. For Portland Trail Blazers, two players are confirmed out. That's Winslow and Little, and we have Nurkic, Keon Johnson, and Greg Brown all listed as questionable. So in terms of the availability and health, we have to give a little bit of advantage towards Detroit Pistons as well. Right, so I guess this one's obvious. I mean, in terms of the answering the question, which is the better team, I guess that's quite obvious. Portland Trailblazers is, but in terms of who's gonna win the spread, that's a totally different story, man. Especially considering the fact that Trailblazers are having some players out for the game and possibly even more, right? And Detroit Pistons, they are just some a different team whenever they are actually playing like +7, +8, +9, +10. They're totally different. Actually, there was even a stretch when they were so good at it that they were even winning some um, outright. But I'm not saying that they would do that right now because they're missing a lot of key players, especially in the point guard position. Cunningham, of course, out for the rest of the season. We all know what happened with the suspension. So they got Joseph, they got Ivy trying to fill in the backcourt post. But the 9.5 spread, I think Detroit Pistons can actually cover that, especially coming off that huge win. That was a huge win that they had against Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a comeback win. They were down by like, I don't know, as much as 13, 15 points, I guess, at one point. But they ended up taking home the win, and they even did that. I think that even happened in Minnesota's home court, right? So there you go. Portland Trail Blazers, yes, they are very good, especially in terms of close matches, thanks to Damian Lillard. But I guess I'm gonna side with Detroit Pistons to cover the spread of plus 9.5. I guess that's gonna be too big for me, especially for Detroit Pistons who just came off that huge win. Pistons plus 9.5. Peace out, pass I love, and God bless.